This website would have cost $10,000. A real agency would take 6 weeks to build it and charge 10 grand for it. I just built it with Claude in 8 minutes, and I can sell it to a local business for $500 to $2,000 up front. The business saves a fortune on their website, I make easy money, and the best part, from there I can upsell them on AI services. Here's what actually changed, and in this video, I'm not just showing you the website, I'm showing you the part nobody shows, which is what happens when the lead comes in. If you're new here, quick intro. I'm Luigi Fiano, content creator and founder of Digital Growth Academy. I spent years climbing the corporate ladder on a 6-figure salary until AI took my job, and overnight I was out of work, so I flipped it. Used that same AI to make money online from home, working a couple of hours a day, and ended up partnering with brands like Alibaba, InVideo, and Higgsfield. I've already helped over 1,000 people in Italy do the same, and now I'm bringing it to the US. Subscribe so you don't miss the rest, and enjoy the video. Building a premium $10,000 website used to be hard, and that was the only reason agencies could charge that much. It was never about the price, it was the time and the skill it took to actually make one. Claude just deleted both, so the same $10,000 website now takes minutes. Businesses still need websites, they still pay for them, they just don't know it takes 8 minutes to make one. So your job now is simple: you build it, you make it premium, you put it online, and you sell it. I'm going to show you all 4. By the end of this video, you're going to have a live client website on the internet ready to send to a potential client. It'll look better than what most local businesses have online right now. It'll load faster and rank higher on Google because we're baking the SEO in with Claude. We'll have a contact form that actually works, and then there's the part nobody else shows. We connect Claude to that form, so when a lead comes in, Claude automatically drafts and sends the reply. So stick around to the end, because that's where website traffic turns into paying clients. We start by opening Claude with our working folder ready, and I give Claude some context on what we're actually building. You can build this for your own business, for a demo client, or for a real client you already have. The more detail we give Claude, the better the website's going to be, and the more tailored to that business too. Before we build though, I want to find a website that genuinely converts from a big successful company. That way we don't reinvent the wheel. We use something proven, something that works for companies making a lot of money. So I go to Google, search the industry in the city I want, and I look at who's on top or sponsored or has good reviews. If they're spending money to get people to that site must convert. Otherwise they wouldn't spend on it. Look at this one. One clear line at the top and a form fill right on the side. They're not wasting any time. They ask for the details immediately. That's what makes it high converting. I take a screenshot of this page. Now I paste that screenshot into Claude. And before we build, I tell it what I'm going for. I write, here's what I'm going for. Trustworthy local business, match this level of polish and trust. And put the form fill at the top. Not flashy, not artsy, premium and credible. And this is genuinely one of the best ways to build. You start from something you like that already works in the real world. Because AI doesn't really have taste. You can only trust your own eye and what's proven out there. While Claude builds out the design system, I go find a stock video for the industry. I usually use Pexels, really good images and videos. You can use them for free. I found this one. Beautiful shot, and somebody's actively doing something in the background that can really make our site stand out compared to the reference. I download it, drop it into our working folder so Claude can access it and use it on the site. Okay, this is the site Claude built. Still work to do, but as a start, it's pretty good. Let's take it step by step. First, it's a bit plain, anonymous. I tell it to fix that, and then I tell it to use the video we downloaded at the top of the site. And here's something that matters. Doing it this way, we own every single pixel. We're not locked into one page builder. We can move this site wherever we want, whenever we want. Perfect. Now we have the workers in the background. It even added a dark overlay, so the text stays readable, and the scroll works with no collisions. Honestly, this already looks better to me than the reference site, which is probably making millions every month. One thing though, the form headline sounds like AI with those phrases nobody actually uses. I'll have it rewritten, catchier, and based on the outcome people actually want. Now the middle sections, I have it take all the services, turn them into clean cards using the exact same sections as the reference site. So we're not overdoing anything and we're not forgetting anything. Then I have it add smooth scroll reveal animations. That's what makes a site feel premium. And I give it 3 rules on the copy. No M dashes, short sentences, outcome-based language. Look, we have the how it works section, the right language, not too much text. Apart from something that might still be fixed, it's extremely clean. And from working with service businesses, I can tell you, a site like this converts well. Let's stop for 1 second, because what I just did is the entire job. I didn't write a single line of code, I just narrated. I said what I liked, what I didn't like, what was wrong, and Claude fixed it. You don't need experience, you need a pair of eyes and a little bit of taste. The site looks the part now. Let's make Google love it. This is what everybody skips. It's also what agencies charge thousands extra for. I asked Claude for an SEO and performance pass. Title, meta description, sharing tags, sitemap, the files that make it findable by search engines and by AI models. Everything needed so it loads fast. And I add one line I'd suggest you always add. Tell me what you did in plain English, because otherwise we have no idea what it's touching. While it finishes, let's do the thing that saves you hours forever. I have it create a skill out of everything we just did. It takes a local business's details and builds the same kind of site, same design system, video at the top, animated content, form ready, SEO included. From here on, you run it once and never think about it again. It builds the same site for another business in minutes, instead of redoing everything from scratch like we just did. It'll ask you a couple of questions. What to do when there's no video, whether to confirm choices or build with smart defaults, which photos to use on the first pass. Then you save it. 1 second before we put the site online. Down below in the description, I left the link to a free training where I open up step by step the entire system I use to build online income with AI. This included, click it now, open it in another tab, watch it as soon as this video ends. What we're about to do makes a lot more sense when you have the rest in your hands too. Now I tell Claude to put all the files, video included, into a single folder. Then I go to Netlify, click add new project, drop the whole folder in. Everything's in there. The site, the files for Google, the video, and it's live. Want to check how it looks on a phone? Open the same address on your phone. It's readable, no cluttered text, nothing colliding. Want to send it to a client? Change the project name and that becomes the address. If the client actually wants it deployed, you connect their domain in 2 minutes. 2 settings and the site's live on their own address. And all of this is free. Now comes the part nobody on YouTube shows you. I go into the site dashboard, open the form section, enable form detection. Then I set up the email notification for every new form submission, so every lead lands in my inbox. And to be sure it's wired correctly, I give Claude the documentation, have it verify that the submission arrives and that replying to the email replies directly to the person who filled it in. Now let's actually test it. I go to the site, fill in the form like a customer would, name, phone, email, address, and the message. And look, it all landed in my inbox. Name, phone, email, message, it works. A form that just stores a name and a message doesn't really matter on its own. So now we tie it to Claude, so the leads get worked automatically. I open a new chat, go into the settings, make sure the inbox is connected. Then I say, check my inbox for new website leads. For any new lead, draft the reply in the business's voice, friendly, local, thank them, offer the free inspection, and suggest 2 time slots for this week. Do not send it, just draft it so I can review. It pulled the lead we just submitted. Name, phone, email, location, the message, and the reply is already written. Thanks them, says that's exactly what they help with, offers the free inspection, gives 2 time slots. From here I can give it feedback or just tell it to send. And you can schedule this whenever you like. In the morning, after hours, every 10 minutes. Claude scans the submissions, prepares the replies. All that's left for you is to approve. So now we have a $10,000 website and a funnel behind it, the form and Claude working the leads. And this is what you go and sell. You charge anywhere from $500 to $2,000 upfront for the build. And if they want you helping them on an ongoing basis, adding more AI, improving the replies, you put them on a retainer, $200 to $1,000 a month, depending on how much work they want. And let me tell you one thing, the part that sells best isn't the website, it's what happens after the lead comes in. If you made it this far, subscribe. This is where I post the step-by-step tutorials with the real tools and what's working right now. And everything I use today, the prompts to build the site from scratch and the skill we created together, I open up inside the free training in the first link in the description. It's free. It only costs you the time to watch it. Now go build the websites and go sell them.